Hey y'all, I'm Elsie Morrow, and I would just like to say I love Grace Murray. With her contagious smile and her positive attitude, you can always count on Grace to make your day a little brighter. She's always there to listen when you need her, and her amazing fashion sense has saved me on multiple occasions. By the way, Grace, that dress I borrowed a couple weeks ago, you'll get it back soon. Anyway, while Grace seems reserved at first, you soon realize that once you talk to her a few times, you will find that she is one of the funniest people you will ever meet. I'm pretty sure she gets that from her dad. I have to say, I'm quite envious of Grace's and her dad's relationship. I mean, I would love to watch Dance Moms with my dad. Class of 2018 would be lost without this dedicated shark lover, devout tennis player, and just overall vibrant person. So everyone get ready for Grace Dixon Murray's wise words and most likely a couple of laughs. Thank you.
Before I started driving, I thought that I would be the one exception to the Murray lack of direction. The skill that turns bearable 7-hour road trips to the beach into grueling 9-hour treks. After getting my license, I found that I did, in fact, inherit this trait. On my first day of driving, I quickly realized that St. Mary's, the school I've been attending since I was 3, was not where I thought it was. Despite being able to decipher the correlation of a residual in AP Stat, I cannot get anywhere more than 10 minutes away without assisted navigation. One day, last summer, coming back from Midtown, I somehow ended up lost after missing my exit on the interstate. Being a new driver, I did not fully understand that I could have just gotten off at the next exit and turned around. After driving straight for a while, I got off on a random exit and took turns down unknown streets. This situation would have been all right if my phone, my only source of direction, would not have died, sending my 16-year-old self into panic mode. About 2 hours later, I returned home frazzled but safe. After thinking about this experience, I realized that although my adventure may have been scary, I eventually ended up where I needed to be. In fact, getting lost can sometimes help you discover a new place, which in my case was the back streets of Raleigh. Although I don't get lost driving in Raleigh every day, I still experience the same lost feeling in my life, as I sometimes worry that I do not have one talent or hobby in which I am exceptional. Instead, I often try out new hobbies in hopes of finding success. Over my 4 years in high school, I've tried to learn to play the harmonica, even though I'm not necessarily musically inclined, attempted to become a skilled yo-yoer, and even considered joining these two talents together in hopes of starting a one-woman show. I took music history last year, in which I will admit that I was a little lost at the beginning of the course because I have no musical background, but I now take pride in being able to recognize when Beethoven's Fifth Symphony is playing in a TV commercial or a restaurant. I even tried to start a fashion line with Claire Daniel, but this was short-lived because neither of us knew how to use a sewing machine. Through these hobbies, I have definitely not found success, but I now realize that I have found joy. Although I am not good at pretty much any of my arbitrary hobbies, I love to do them. I loved going through the halls of St. Mary's, playing everyone the one song I knew on the harmonica, and showing off the 2 tricks that I could do on my yo-yo, although almost anyone could do them with a little practice. I loved sewing a swimsuit with Claire because we shared some good laughs along the way, and I love music history because I got to learn about an unknown subject alongside Julia Preston, who, with a big smile on her face, never failed to answer my questions or make sure I was prepared for every test. Although I am lost, not sure of who I am or where I will end up, I now take pride in this fact, because it is comforting to know that in some way or another, everyone is lost. Everyone is trying to figure things out, whether they be big or small. I have found that, when lost, finding your path can lead to some unexpected adventures. Thank you.